Hey everybody, welcome to the channel and thanks for stopping by this Wednesday to carve with me, Bob. We're going to be working on something really special today. You know, in 1994, season 30, Bob painted something really beautiful, the Blue Ridge Falls painting. Inspired by that and the beauty and the colors and the way that came out, well, I've decided to do my best to recreate that today in this piece of wood. Now, the original painting was very three-dimensional on a flat piece, right? We're going to attempt to create something very similar out of this block of wood using chainsaws and power tools, and hopefully with some colors over here we'll get something very close. If you guys are interested in that, be sure to hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and follow along. Leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think of this video. You know, I really hope these videos help you guys get over the hump day blues. Plan is to create these every Wednesday that we can, come together, chill out, disconnect from the crazy world, and just kind of create a beautiful piece of art together. So without further ado, stick around, we're gonna get started. Making some random cuts, you know, and we're just sort of figuring out where those trees are going to be on the side. If you know the painting, you know what I'm talking about. We've got to be able to have some trees on the sides, some mountains in the background, and a beautiful waterfall that comes down through a stream. So that's what we have to do. We have to remove some material so that then we can create our trees and our waterfall. So like the original painting, we're trying to create depth. And here we have to remove material. Where in the painting, we added colors and had to add material, if you will, to give it a very three-dimensional look. So here we have to remove the material to make it look like the painting is, or the sculpture is set back in. So we have that real three-dimensional look. But it won't just be a look. It'll really be a three-dimensional carving inspired by that original piece. And so if you can see it, we're going to have trees here, trees here. This will be the waterfall in the center of the piece, and we'll come down, and this will be the river that flows out. We'll have to do some mountains and maybe some rolling clouds if we have just enough room. But I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. We're going to try to continue to work and create this piece. we just added the rocks that are in the stream. The stream comes up, our waterfall will be right here. Now, you know, there should be a little split right here. We're gonna have to put like a very, very small tree in at the top of the waterfall. So there's our little tree island right here. We'll get more detail when we get into those power tools and things like that. Right now we're just roughing it out, eyeballing it up. Getting the depth of those trees in there. Lots of detail. You can see the layers. You got the two in the back. A couple overlapping trees here. We still got to do the branches down here and clean up this side before we can even move into paint. But we are very, very close to moving into paint and adding some real color and really just bringing this piece to life. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, guys, turn on that bell and those notifications for YouTube so you guys don't miss next week's Carving with Bob video. You know, I've got a Carving with Bob on Wednesday's playlist started right here on this YouTube channel, and you guys can go and follow that playlist so you don't miss any, and you can go back and watch ones that maybe you did miss. Hope you guys are having a great day, though. I know I'm having a great day creating this piece. Let's go ahead and finish up all these limbs on the trees so we can get some color added. Well guys, we are finally ready for some paint. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, be sure to do so. Hit that bell that shows up, hit all so you guys don't miss any future uploads, and you guys keep an eye out for those Wednesdays carving with me, Bob, as we create some fun, happy pieces. You know, we might continue this theme and try to recreate some of those beautiful paintings in a three-dimensional carving piece. So I think that would be really fun and a really good idea. Let me know, comment below, let me know what you guys think. This is it so far. We're gonna go ahead, switch gears though, and start grabbing some paint and really bring this piece to life. All right guys, I got carried away and I already started painting, but we're gonna start with a vintage teal. That's what we're gonna start with. We're gonna lay that down as our base color. We're gonna start moving into some different paints and start bringing some life to this piece. Might as well just cover the whole piece with that beautiful vintage teal, right? Why not? Let's just throw it in there, get everything nice and teal. Because who knows, that color might pop up and be really, really great in some other spots. Add some nice accents, some nice light tones here and there. I mean, hopefully it shines through with the water. I got a feeling we're going to have to do a little bit of hand painting though today. We're going to have to get these little trees and some other little spots in here just to make sure they get the detail that they need. Alright, got that on. Let's see, what should we move into next? You know, it's usually a good idea to start with the lighter colors first and build ourselves up. And I might have goofed up. We probably should have started with white. We're going to need a little bit of white in our waterfall and a couple of our backdrop scenes, but we'll see. See how it goes. Got a feeling we're definitely going to have to do some hand painting because some of these colors are just not going to work very well today. River flowing down. Guess we covered up all that white, didn't we? Oh, all that white and all that teal. That's all right. Just continue to layer, 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 layer. Give it a little bit of movement with the colors mashing together. Oop, that's the wrong can. We grabbed a purple. Oh boy. What are we gonna do, you know? We'll just throw it on there anyway. We'll come back, add some blue back over it. Jumping back and forth between some Oasis blue, a little French blue, the vintage teal, and a little wildflower blue. Those are the blues I'm throwing on here, back and forth, just sort of layering them up. think that's going to be it, though. I think we're going to leave that like it is. Grab ourselves a dirty, dusty old rag over here. We're just going to kind of dab away at some of that paint we just put on, revealing some of the colors beneath them. This will leave some paint in high spots and some other colors in some low spots. There's that white coming back through that we put up there just a little bit for the waterfall. We'll probably have to add a little more by hand, but that's okay. Let's take a look here and see what we'll move into next. We're going to move into using some greens. You know, I don't quite have the greens I had hoped out here today by the looks of it. That's okay. We're going to make it work. We want to kind of make it look a little foggy, so we're going to see if we can use this bright green in these spots that are highlighted, or will be highlighted up underneath here. A little too much on those little trees up there. Let's run down into our blue. Just dab those dry. Need a little green on them though, but just not as much. Got a feeling we're going to be busting out this bright green again. This is gloss jungle green right there, you know? Look at that. Boy, that's a vibrant green, I'll tell you, but it stays pretty calm with that blue underneath it, except for up here where the white was. That really made it pop. All right, so now we've got to get in here, start kind of thinking about that mountain range. I want it to be a little bit darker. I kind of want this to look like a foggy, cloudy area, which I think, what do we want to do first, you know? I think we're going to go with a darker green for our mountainous area. Hunter green, that's the green we're using up here on the mountains. We're kind of just hitting the trees and all our shadowy spots just to give us more depth in between our trees, so you can see a little bit of the separation in those trees. This is supposed to be clouds, but I don't know what happened there. We'll see what happens. All right, get our separation here. Take that nice bright gloss jungle green and kind of work our way back up a piece. Which means we'll probably have to do that dark green again. This really makes the branches pop and stand out this color here. Wish I could use a knife or a fan brush, but it's a little difficult with pieces like this to make that happen. So these pieces though, they really are, they're about layers and layering the colors, and sometimes all you really need is a rag. Our little trees that got the dark green on them there, see if we can make them stand out. Took a little too much off, but that's all right. We'll take a little bright green here and this will help them pop. Do that, come back through. It's all about that detail work. There's our two little trees at the top of the waterfall. Actually, continue with this dark green and just go back through and make sure our highlighted spots are highlighted. There we go. So there's our trees. Those look pretty good. I'm gonna move in here and kind of make this be like a misty, cloudy look. A gray look, I guess. It rolls over the mountains. Kind of have this fog sort of color. We kind of want that fog to roll off the water as well. problem with trying to do the fog with the spray can is you can see you get a little too much. Makes it a little tough sometimes. So, what's that mean? We'll have to go through and, well, we'll have to do some dark colors again. Just layer it up, layer it up. You know, something I want to try is a little bit of white right here. We're going to let this sit on top of that gray color. Put it on pretty heavy. That's where the waterfall is. What we'll do is let that sit while we continue to do some other colors, and then we're going to work it away and see if we can reveal some colors underneath. We want just a little bit of that fog to kind of roll into our trees, but not overtake them. So come back through with the green can there. Touch up some of our branches, just a touch. As you can see, we leaves just a little bit of that foggy gray color on the sides and down here. What can we add to this? Back up here is that green kind of overpowers. That's our fog rolling down the mountain and in between our trees here. Got our little trees at the top of the mountain and our water. Now, what I would like to do is take our blue that we've been using for the watercolor. We're going to spray it over that white. The white sat a few minutes, so hopefully some of it's dry. What we want to do fairly quickly, get rid of the overspray on our tree as best as we can. See if we can reveal the white underneath. I might not have let it dry long enough, so let's see. It's tough when we're on a time constraint here. Here we go. Kind of have that rippling of the water coming down the falls there. Something else I think we're going to try here is adding a little bit of white onto our rag. Just kind of dabbing it on here in a few spots. There's our waterfall. Very nice. It's coming along. Coming along nicely. So we're going to have to do something because these are rocks, but they just don't look very rocky to me. We're going to have to take a gray here. Try not to make too much of a mess of what we've already done. Start to see if we can kind of add some colors here. That gray and wipe it off here. It looks like the water is racing over our gray rocks. The blues and things we've already used have dried pretty good there, so that should work well. There we go. I think that's going to be it. I think that piece has come out very, very nice. Nice little rendition of the Blue Ridge Falls from 1994, painted by Bob Ross. I think you guys need a nice little walk around. What do you guys think? Nice little walk around of this piece? Definitely. Come on, let's have a nice close look. Now I realize the original piece was much darker with a lot more greens and those sort of things, but this is also my take, and we're trying to do a real three-dimensional carved piece, which I think we did pretty well. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video though. Give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, hit subscribe for me guys. Really, really do appreciate it. Check out some other Carving on Wednesdays with Bob. I'll be making many more of these videos, and I think we're going to be trying to recreate more paintings with a chainsaw, so keep an eye out for those. I really do hope you guys had a lot of fun. You were able to disconnect from this crazy world. Hope you guys have a great week, and God bless.